obstacle that you cannot overcome. No problem that you can. You are far smarter than you can ever imagine. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome, no problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve by applying your mind to your situation. Go on and
I have to look it up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy
Good morning.
Monday.
Good morning.
You dirty, rotten scoundrels.
Oh, rotten scoundrels are they? Okay.
If you see my face,
and you see my face,
it must be 9 o'clock.
It's 9 in the morning.
Real talk uncensored. What the fuck is good?
What's
what up,
good,
Tone?
dog? What's happening? What's happening, Kiki?
How you feeling?
Just another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Let's make this happen. What's going on this morning? How was your weekend?
My weekend was dope. I worked. And if you didn't hear me say, I worked.
I see that.
Just get off.
So you worked hard this weekend.
I did. I worked often.
Okay. So, I guess this weekend was a long weekend for me. It was short, but a long weekend. Why is that always like that? They fly by, you know what I mean? I felt like I was everywhere all weekend. I was just everywhere.
You literally were, though.
Yeah, literally.
You literally were, though. I saw you in freaking Edgewood, and then you was in New York, like another.
A couple hours later, you know what I mean? It was nonstop, you know what I mean? It's just the way we move, man. Like, yo, crazy. But it was good. Showed love to a lot of different people, you know what I mean? Finish off the weekend in New York, you know what I mean? It was okay.
Shout out to Diamonds in the Rough, MC.
Shout out to Diamonds in the Rough. I had a special shout out to them. You know what I mean? They were good. I appreciated my little award that I got. Made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I didn't cry, though. I didn't cry.
You cried in the car. I don't care.
Cried in the car. Just a little bit.
Shout out to Wild Bunch for their autism.
Shout out to their newest member.
Go ahead.
Moet, what's up, girl? She can talk today. She got a name.
Talk your shit.
You know what I mean? She can talk today. You know what I mean? Shout out.
She got a name.
Savage Divas and B More, shout them out. We stopped you there. Had a good time over there. I mean, shit, it was a long weekend. You know what I mean?
Well, speaking of names, Moet got a name. What about this guy?
Oh, today's name for white man is Mr.
Freezer Bird.
Freezer Bird.
Y'all know that white shit that be on top of the meat when you leave the stuff in the freezer too long? Freezer Bird.
Yo, what the hell? Like, come on. Yo.
Really, nigga?
Yeah.
Really, nigga? Like, yo, you gonna come over with that name, Freezer Bird? Okay.
Freezer Bird. And listen, one thing about it, you can't eat it when he got that shit on it. So you're good to go.
So it was an interesting weekend. Yo, the highlight of my weekend is, if I go to I had to see my sister while I was up there. So I got to see Ramona.
That's our sister.
You know what I mean? That's our sister?
Yes.
So I got to see Ramona this weekend, and wait. She had a great time because she hasn't been out the house.
Okay.
She hasn't been out the house, so I'm showing a picture of my sister.
Hey,
me and my sister. You know what I mean?
Mona.
It just so happens I was in Yonkers, so she's right in the Bronx. We stopped out. She took us to the spot called the Last Stop. Right? And you go inside the joint, it's got a nice little club feel, appeal to it. You was like, okay, it's cool. And then they had some decent drinks. The drinks was like that. Ramona, the drinks was like that. So I know I left there. We had a good time.
I have a question. Was Yonkers lit? Because this is the weekend that DMX died a year ago.
I mean, it was.
So was it lit? Did they do some tributes?
They had things going on, but like you said, once you get in the city, I was moving around a lot. You know what I mean? I moved around a lot.
Your accent came out extra hard when you was at
I
home.
don't know.
I bet you it did. I bet you it did.
I know I had a good time. You know what I mean? I had a good time. I got some good foods. Yo, so you know what? I went to the bodega, and if y'all ain't from New York, y'all don't understand this. When you go to the bodega, and you know what I mean, and you get that sausage, egg, and cheese on the roll, man. You had to have it. Like, yo, Rick was in his glory because he got his salami, his salami. You know what I mean?
He likes salami too.
Yo, it was sliced for him. He likes salami.
Did y'all get the powder cocaine though? Because we all know a bodega ain't nothing but a powder cocaine factory with salami in the front.
We got. Yo, I went in there and ordered everything. It was so bad. I went to the pizzeria around the corner.
Did you get powder cocaine?
No, I didn't.
Oh, did anybody that you was rolling with get powder cocaine?
I don't think they did.
Look, listen. I don't care how much fun we having. Do not pull out cocaine, please and thank you. My PSA.
No. You know what I mean? So I mean, it was all a great time. You know what I mean? We got the food. Now, here was the biggest argument we had.
Okay.
We had to argue with my brother Primo. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And this is why we had to argue with Primo. Primo is from New York, right?
Okay.
But you have to understand, if you're not from the 5 boroughs, you don't live in the city.
You from Maryland?
You live upstate. You live upstate. That's upstate. You know what I mean? Like, you live in the country.
He live in Herkimer.
Like, yo, when we went up to you up in Westchester, it's like, yo, that's country up there. That's country up there.
You in Buffalo?
He would not admit it. Primo, you're going to have to admit it one of these days where you are from the suburbs. You are from upstate. You're not from the city.
Herkimer / Buffalo.
It's different. He was a little upset about that. But it was all good, though, man. I mean, it was a great weekend. You know what I mean? I had a great time with brothers. Now I got to give this, we got to talk about this for a minute.
All right.
Rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins, man. That's just so sad. He's just a young talent. He's a young guy that, you know what I mean, lost his life. You know what I mean? He was, what, 24?
24 with a wife, like a whole life.
Yo, he just started. He's just starting his life. At 24, you're just really getting into it, you know. I think, personally, the surrounding the speculations around his death and I just don't understand. Something just doesn't seem right. To me, something doesn't seem right, but who knows? That's just my opinion.
People are smelling a rat. It's a little fishy to some people.
Yeah, because he passed away on Saturday. He was only 24. He was training in Florida with Mitch Trubisky. And they say he was on the interstate and he got out of his car and was hit by a dump truck.
That's terrible. That's tragic. That's horrific. I can't even imagine. Like, and let me say this because I gotta say it. I just hope he was like died immediately. I hope. He did. He did. Okay, so he didn't.
Yeah, because if not, you don't want. Yeah, that's suffering. It's sad, man.
Condolences to the Haskins family and all that know him and all that love him. The NFL is showing up. They got good love for him. They really coming out. I think Ben set some stuff up, and we're just gonna see how they're gonna support their brother. He was
not everybody loved him.
Who didn't love him?
Who?
Adam Schefter.
What did he say? Please don't tell me he was trifling.
Okay, this is what the news has been of the last 24 hours. So,
let's freeze and burn everybody.
Okay. Shout out to London, who's probably listening. So enjoyed your event. He was like the first person to announce or inform everyone that he died.
Okay.
But the way he did it, a lot of people are kind of like
clout chasing. He was clout chasing.
I wouldn't say clout chasing. So the tweet that he put out, which is, as they love to say, is like that was immediately deleted. He said that Dwayne Haskins, former struggling quarterback of Washington, Pittsburgh, died.
Come on. He didn't have to do that. He really did that.
Why you ain't put the really nigga like really?
Yeah. So yeah, I was at first it was kind of like, well, he was struggling, but yeah, did you had to put it like that, and especially at the top, and you could have
at the time of his untimely demise. Really?
Yeah.
You want to take our focus away from? Come on.
I mean, that's how he put it out there, because again, he was one of those. He was one of the first people to put it out there, because initially when
and who was he to do that?
Who
was he to do that though? Like,
that's him. That's his thing.
But that's not a good look. This man just died, and that's how you want to.
Can his people come out first and do it?
You know what I mean? You should have took the higher ground, and even though you may have ill feelings towards that person, you should have took the higher ground. And that was he's dead, man. Come on, bro. You think his family's not suffering right now? Like, yo, come on, let's be realistic.
Let the family come out. Like, you
Sad.
BA.
BA Baracus.
You gotta think what that's all about.
I pity the fool.
Yeah, look.
Listen.
Yo, so damn, that's just sad. That's just sad. You know what I mean? We gotta who are we congratulating this morning? There's somebody. What is her name? What is her name? The judge.
Oh, Katanji. It's not here.
It's supposed to be Black Girl Magic. You're supposed to be giving it to him.
I forget. Hold on. Katanji Brown Jackson. Katanji Brown Jackson.
Thank you.
On being a Black Supreme Court judge.
That's a big thing.
Congratulations.
That's a big thing.
It's there.
Huh?
It's there.
It's there. It's right there. See?
It's right there.
You know what I mean?
Up in other NFL updates, you have two other coaches that are joining Brian Flores in his fight in his what's the words when people
Justice.
Really? Yeah. Look.
that are claiming the same thing that he's claiming, like discrimination. And I'm really hoping that it'll grow some legs and people will be less afraid to come out, and if that's their truth, to be able to tell it.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Well, here's maybe the mild counter. I mean, I love playing devil's advocate. Since the NFL is high, if you've noticed that, we were down to one after Brian Flores was released. Now we got two more, thanks to Houston and Tampa getting theirs. But then again, it's kind of like, but still.
How many teams?
Yeah, 3 out of 32. Okay,
right.
So.
Yep.
So do we do this? Like, because we always do this. When we,
No,
you don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Not yet?
Not yet. No. You don't do that.
When can we do that? When it's like half? Like you guys have
I would get up to at least 10%.
We ain't getting to 10. So
listen,
do you count the minorities that they have to have in the back? The assistants?
No,
because they're coaches.
Because there's trust me, there is a plethora of Black assistant head coaches in the NFL, and these guys have been known to say, if you hear, you watch football and they say, oh, he's going to be a great head coach, he's going to be a great head coach, and it's like, and they go out, they get the job by the season's end, and the interviews. Let me correct that, the interviews,
yes,
but they don't get hired. So, and you kind of wonder what the hell's going on.
Well, that's the rule. You have to.
No, that's the stupid rule, aka the Rooney Rule.
The Rooney Rule.
Yeah, you get interviewed, or you just show up, as for Denver say, "Oh, you're here, thank you," and they walk out. That's what they do.
A tree falls in the forest.
Yeah,
it doesn't make a sound. It doesn't make a sound.
The bear shits in the woods.
Right. So the NFL, they need to. They're the league. Besides Washington, the league in general, they know full well they're in some deep shit.
Dan Snyder is in the deepest shit of all. Like if
he's in quicksand or shit sand.
You know what I mean? And I think everybody's going to bail away from him. He's just going to sink.
Is that what you foresee?
Huh?
Is that what you
I'm
foresee?
hoping. I don't foresee. I don't know what, because you never know what's going to happen. But I'm hoping that he just sinks. He needs to relinquish ownership of this team.
What would he come down with? What would he drag with him as he's going down in that quicksand, though?
Oh, he's going to take a lot of motherfuckers. Well, he's that type of dude. He's not going to just walk off in the sunset. He's going to fight all the way through.
See, this is why I think the NFL is stupid. You remember years ago that the NBA got rid of Donald Sterling after his comments, right? Remember that? And they were quick.
Mm-hmm.
Why the NFL hasn't done this?
He's got something on him. He's got something on him. He's got something on him. It's something.
You've been saying that.
He knows something about somebody somewhere. You know what I mean? And has some dirt on people. And you know what I mean? So it's like you said. When he goes down, will he take a lot of people with him? Probably so.
Oh, yeah.
Probably so. But Dan, we're going to see what happens.
So let me ask you this, because I'm a little. This is my gray area, freezer burn. If these things were to come into fruition, what can they do legally? He is the owner. So what can they do that can make him give up? What's the worst that could happen to him?
Make him sell a team.
No,
you can make me sell a team?
Not sell it. They can relinquish it.
Just take it from him.
They take it. That's what the NBA did with Donald Sterling. They took it away from him. It's like you are out. Is there
compensation?
No compensation.
What rule is that? Can you find whatever that is that governs that? I need to see.
There's a clause in it.
mind you, the process for NFL. That's why, if you remember how and Daniel Snyder, when he bought the team, acquired the team.
Yes.
He had like several people with him.
Uh-huh.
Some of those people, the NFL viewed kind of like at the time kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
So they sort of like, nah, we don't like these guys. We don't want to deal with them. So Daniel had to get another group of guys to help fully purchase the team. So there are some rules and things like that. The thing is like the NFL, if they had some damn balls, can literally say, hey, we're not, of all this stuff that you've been going through and dealing with, we're done with it. We can literally take it away from you because it's a franchise.
Okay, so one more question behind that, and then I'll understand. So when it's a two-part question, though. Do you feel like if they did that, they will wait until some other owner
no,
is waiting in the wings, and then who would govern them? The NFL would just be whoever they're.
The NFL has the right to, if like I said, if they had some balls,
okay,
they have the right to immediately relinquish ownership from Daniel Snyder, and they will control the team. They've done that before. That
might work for y'all.
No, it won't. Because there's the
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn.
Even though Daniel Snyder can sit there and say he's not part of the quote unquote day-to-day operations, the NFL, will take ownership. They will keep funding, payment, players and things of that nature. The operation will still be handled by, the team president. But the thing is, it's a non-owned team. Says, and the NFL doesn't like to.
So here's the question: if that does happen, can somebody else come and purchase the team from the NFL?
Yes. So once they feel, they will put out like an open bid to those who wants to own the team after the fact. Once it's been pulled from Daniel Snyder's evil grasp.
Okay.
Well, I need to touch on this.
Batman said, "Wait a minute, they just can't take your team without compensation. You get a check.
No, there is no.
You get a check cut for
if there is legal means to the point where they are detrimental to the league, this is detrimental to the league and its image. They will. The NBA did not compensate Donald Sterling. They literally took it away from him. Okay. The NFL can do that."
Well, stay tuned, guys. Keep your eyes and ears open for whatever update this shall be. And I think I'm on Tone's side. I don't give a shit about them, but if this is what you're doing and you're changing the integrity of the NFL, get the fuck out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get the fuck out.
So there's two other things.
Disgrace already, but
there's two other things. I saw Grace say something about your boy Will. They haven't been boycotted, but we'll get to that in a second. You know what I mean? What is it? Channing Crowder?
Yes, Channing Crowder.
You are the Bama of the week, you Bama ass nigga. You a Bama ass nigga. He's just niggering. He's niggering. That's what that is.
I told you niggas gon' nigger.
Niggas gon' nigger. You know what I mean? It's coming soon. New
segment.
But here's the crazy thing. This Negro feels that Russell Wilson is a chump, and the only reason why
L7
she's with him is because of his money. Dude, that's a whole man. You know what I mean? I'm sure you're not the man that he is, but that's a whole man. He's handling his business. This man came in and making Future look like a piece of shit. Like, Future, you should just never have sex again.
Well, his point of view is that if you look at Future, if you look at him next to this guy, she's only with him because of, totally sidestepping the fact that he hadn't had 9 baby mamas. Yes, he treated her like trash. He cheated on her left and right, and she got some stability with this square. She got a great family structure. She had her success. She's more successful than ever. What the fuck is Channing Crowder talking about? Channing Crowder? Did you go visit the bodega and buy powder cocaine?
He probably did. He probably did. You know what I mean? But have you ever heard from this dude prior to this? Have you heard from this dude prior to this? I mean, like, yo,
Channing Crowder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, yo, are you looking for content or something to talk about?
Listen,
because the backlash behind this is make you look stupid, dude.
Well, I only got the sound bites, like the outtakes from that. I normally watch that show. I watch that show, and it's called I Am Athlete, by the way. I watched that, and I did not see the whole show, like how it even came about, because that part got so much fire.
You know what's funny about that is that sometimes you don't listen to what anything else somebody has to say. You just pick out certain pieces and be like, you know what, this is what it is. You know what I mean? And we're casting judgment. Now, I don't know this guy, but it is a cornball. You are the Bama of the week, though, for this.
Mo said, by the way, they both got money.
You know what I mean?
It's a good look to me.
They do. They do. She got money, but she don't have Russell's money, though. You know what I mean? But I think the comment that he made was it was like ignorant. Why? Because she went from Future to, she stepped her game up. She got with a nigga. Wow. She got with a nigga that had a good. He was swift with the mouth. He could talk around the drawers. He got the coochie. All right, cool, no problem. You know
and he was hot at the time. So look, we're not going there. He was the number one four-scene quarterback when he was giving people the business for Seattle. And why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, look what Tony Romo did when he got with Jessica Simpson. Like that was a whole thing too for a few seconds.
I'm happy. Whatever happens, it is what it is.
A few seconds.
Now,
Batman said he agrees with Channing.
Okay, I mean, hey, I love Batman. I love Freezer Bird. I think Freezer Bird just burned again. He's burnt up over there now. Like, yo, look at Freezer Bird. Yo,
but please call us 301-232-5700. Give us 2 minutes of why you agree with him, Batman, please, and thank you, because he wants to know. And Silk said.
Show up when he
he said you're supposed to be signaled, not just show up when you feel like it with your crazy comments.
All right, so
supposed to be summoned, sir.
So while we waiting for Batman to call, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They talking about. I saw Liz ask a question about, you know what I mean? Your boy Will has been boycotted. Did you not think this was going to happen?
Yes,
I did not think this was going to happen?
No, I did not. No, I did
not?
not. Because I'm going to tell you something. Let's backtrack, right? My whole thing when I first saw that, I was like, man, I thought it was a ploy. I thought it was one of those little things.
You thought it was staged?
I thought it was staged. And I thought that when he resigned and they said that his resignation will allow him to still continue to work, I was like, aha, he helped Chris out. Because Chris, the next day, sold out a gazillion. His tickets are $700, by the way, to go see Chris Rock.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like the plan worked. Everybody win. You know, people use people like Kardashians be using people to get their weight up and get their money up.
Yeah.
I thought that. So when you told me, because you see how shocked I was last week when you said they was Amazon and all people were putting pause on his movies.
Yeah.
Netflix. I couldn't believe that. I really didn't think, because number one, let me just be devil's advocate if I may.
Okay, come on.
Will Smith is a good guy. He's a good guy. And for the duration of his career, he has been a good guy. He gives back. He does what he does. He's a good father. People say he was cheating, but it's never been scandalous. Never been scandalous or proven or seen or pictured. You know what I'm saying? He's a good guy with one misdemeanor or a first offense. And this is what yes, I get it. It was on TV. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Okay,
because I gave my point on that. But he was a good guy, and I think this is very harsh. And for real, in a big scheme of things, because our people are siding with this shit, we are further digging a hole for our black people once again. We helping the Oscars keep it pink. We're helping that, and we're showing that we don't stand behind our people. I'm not saying we should stand our people behind stupid shit. I'm not saying that, but we're helping them bury him. Debate me, somebody. We got a caller.
We got a caller.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, caller.
What
Good
up,
morning. Who
dude?
we talking to?
Who's on the line?
Hey guys, it's Batman.
Morning, Batman.
You saw the signal.
You know what I mean? You saw the signal.
Yeah, you know, I respond to
If
the
you can see Freezer Bird's face right now. Batman, come on, drop some knowledge on us real quick.
Future is Tupac, and Russell Wilson is Will Smith.
Oh shit!
When they can't get the guy they want, they'll get the guy that will supply for them the security and the things that they need. They'll accept the man that they need, but he might not be the man that they want. That's the alpha monicum tone. Future treated her like she was from the streets, because she is from the streets.
Yeah. She fall.
Russell came along, and yeah, he stepped the game up and stuff like that to give her a better life. However, she's still on videos, dropping that thing, man, twerking. Now, we married now. And she has him doing things on these videos that follow her sottish behavior. So no matter what position she's in financially or with a quote-unquote better man, Future treated her based on who she is. She for the streets.
I got
No.
Here he comes.
Where's the lie? Freeze the bird. Where's the lie?
Here comes Freezer Bird.
Here comes
Here's the rebuttal.
No.
I need to unhit the bell.
Yeah.
Good morning, Freezer Bird.
It's Mr.
Good morning.
Freeze, Batman.
All right,
If you know the full history between Sierra and past tense, the thing is like, mind you, Sierra put Future on a pedestal right from the jump. And you saw it in their music video together.
I'm sorry, you said she put him on a pedestal?
She put Future on a pedestal.
That's what she's supposed to do.
No, listen. I heard you.
Yes,
Listen
sir.
to me.
Yes, sir.
She did everything for this man. And then all of a sudden, this guy goes out, blasted his infidelity all over the internet for years. She didn't want to deal with that shit. So that's why she bailed out. So, mind you, Russell at the time was with somebody else.
Correct.
So once that relationship ended, they met up, at some event, instant chemistry. And then from that point on, it was like, okay, we see them together, and it figures like, okay, this will be an interesting couple. Next day, we found out they're married, had a good lavish wedding. They have a couple of kids. Future's kid pretty much is like Russell's kid because the way Russell treats that kid.
Yep, I agree with that.
Future barely shows up because he has 8 others to deal with. So you sit there and tell me it's like this is what Sierra wanted Future because that's what he needs or she needs and all that stuff. No, it's like what Sierra really needs is pretty much what she's got right now.
So you can't agree with nothing that he said.
That's what she needs for security.
It's not about security. Friend. Sierra can do her on her own. Shoot, the woman, she could still make music if she wanted to, but at the same time, it's like right now, it's like, hey, she's happy. She's in a happy relationship. She's in a happy marriage. You see her smiling everywhere every time they go out together. That's what the one thing that everyone keeps missing out on this relationship. It's like every time I see Sierra and Russell Wilson together, they are happy and smiling. And mind you, to me, if you want to treat them like Will and Jada, that's the new black couple to really admire right now.
In the beginning, Will and Jada were smiling.
Are you able to go into your vault, freeze the burn? And
here's the thing. But the thing is, Sierra's not controlling this relationship. The way I see it, it's a good 50-50 relationship.
No. Paul. Sierra is controlling the relationship.
How is she controlling this?
I see that too.
If you go into the vault, in your video vault, there's a episode of Ellen when they are on it, and he gets on his knees and begs her for another child. Let me say that again. He gets on the episode of Ellen. Both of them are on there, and he gets on his knees and begs her for another child. Now, of course, it's all done in humor. But as an alpha man, you see what's going on with that. If you are my wife, and you have the security, and I'm your number one passionate initiator, I don't have to beg you for another child.
On TV.
On TV.
Facts.
See, these women do little simp stuff to these simps, and they do it in our faces, but we don't recognize it until you walk up and slap somebody on the arm. She does the same thing to Russell that Jada was doing to Will. That's his wife. She twerked on several videos. And then he puts his hand up in front of the camera on the videos. It's all on YouTube. This is where I'm getting my information from when I see these things. I don't follow these things, but when I see it pop up on YouTube, it's obvious to the alpha eye. And you don't have to be Sierra and Russell. That stuff happens in our lives every day with people we know. You married a nigga that's gonna take care of you, and that's gonna treat you like a queen. But the dude you really was rocking with, he was treating you like he was from the streets. So you leave him, yeah, you have your personal dignity, but you left him because he was treating you like you from the streets. That don't mean you don't want him. Pause.
Take that bow away.
If they can't have the one they want, they will accept the one that will put them on the pedestal.
I don't see a lie. I freeze the bird.
Here's the lie. Here's the lie. And unless, mind you,
thank you, Batman.
As much as Future has pretty much
Batman out.
Goodbye. As much as Future, I mean, honestly, you know, he's like, you know, him and Kiki Wyatt should hook up because they'll pretty much be a baby machine.
Oh, God,
makers.
don't mention her name no more.
She don't need his help.
She needs to show that thing closed.
Right.
Slim.
But the thing is like the way I see it, Sierra, I feel him and Future is like as much. Let's look at the progression of Sierra's relationship that we've seen visually. We saw her with Bow Wow. And we thought, oh, cute little teen couple, all that stuff. We thought they'll be together forever. But then again, no. Because Bow Wow was doing Bow Wow shit. And Sierra was like, you know, she wanted something more. So next thing you know, we enter seeing her, the next relationship visually we see her is with Future. And like I said, Sierra put Future on a pedestal. Because, you know, thought he was the one. They had that great chemistry and things of that nature. Then we find out Future is sleeping with everybody around Hollywood because, in all honesty,
she knew that when she was with him.
True, but in all honesty, Sierra helped Future in that aspect because of the fact that, you know, I didn't know who Future was until that video, and mind you, I didn't know he was like this up and coming producer. So, but for him to be dogging her, it was kind of like, whoa, okay.
She signed up for that, bro.
You say that.
She said,
you say that.
Listen, I'm a woman.
But at the time, like I said, at the time, she put him on a pedestal.
I understand that, but there's no surprise in how that man was getting down. There's no surprise.
Right.
What women think, because I'm women.
Okay.
What women think is, I won. When he stopped doing whatever he's doing, or when he looks away from all that he's doing to look at you, you then have won. You sign up for that because, one, he's powerful. You sign up for that because he's a star. You sign up for that because he's in the public eye. And where he shines, there you will be too. Where she didn't probably sign up for or subscribe to was him being out with it.
Right.
That is what changed the game. But I'm telling you, she is used to that type of shit. She got over here with Russell and realized that there's another way to be treated. And it's like Batman said, I believe it. I know she's happy here, but I know that he ain't got that X factor. He ain't I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
That I'm women.
Women.
Yes. Women like men with a certain je ne sais quoi, I should say. They like men with a certain edge, a certain X factor. That's that one thing. Like, you want a goon for real. Russell ain't no fucking goon. I don't give a fuck.
How do you know?
Because I know
Damn.
one. I got a goon-o-meter.
You're not a yeller. You're not a yeller.
Russell's not one. But
You got a goon-o-meter?
I got a goon-o-meter.
What the fuck is a
Listen,
goon-o-meter?
and if I don't, T-Mac backs me up. But
T-Mac?
I got a goonometer. And let me tell you something. Russell doesn't have it, but he's provided a life for her, and she's changed her shit around where he doesn't need it. He doesn't need that. But if she was still hanging around Atlanta and still hobnobbing with them junks she was hobnobbing with, she would need a Future.
No.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
She will be. Here's what.
that.
I'm not trying to quote unquote protect
Russell
the Future.
buys goons and has goons to protect her. What the fuck?
That's another level of L7.
The last thing I think Sierra, I feel like as of now, I believe is like, I think this is a better life for her. Mind you, I'm honestly,
Would be a better life for
she,
anybody.
but true. What I'm saying is like, mind you, she hasn't done music in a while. I mean, she's great being she's having great time being a mom. She's great time having a nice home, stable life.
She appears to do like all those
you see,
things.
based off of what? because
Based upon
if she was
what
still
she showed you, based upon- because he made a very good point. He made a very good point. He said Will and Jada were smiling until they weren't as well. Didn't you say that?
Yes, I did.
They give you what to see.
Because of Jada. Jada's jaded.
I mean,
Well, no, I mean, in
Bruh.
a public view, you're never going to show the nasty side of your
Your
relationship.
dirty laundry.
If y'all like that, and besides, Russell and Sierra have a very good arrangement going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they are becoming the new couple.
Goals.
You know what I mean? This is what
Couple
people want
goals.
to emulate. They want to be. They want to. Women like to emulate shit like that. And they're gonna want that type of relationship. So you know what I mean? They're gonna start looking.
But
for
you know what
Russells.
women like
But you
too?
live in the hood. You don't have Russells in the hood. I'm sorry.
You don't.
You don't have Russells in the hood.
Because you moved me away from that, so I don't need that.
You
You moved me to Calabasas. You moved me
Calabasas.
What? You moved me to Calabasas, where that goon thing is not necessary. But
She
anyway,
lives in the suburbs where there are new goons allowed in the
Gated
suburbs.
community,
It's
not
gated
suburbs.
community. Yeah, it's a gated community. You have no goons. You have no nothing, and this is where she lives at now. She changed to her environment. I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her if that's what she chose to do.
No.
If they're happy, you know what I mean? Fuck it, then be happy. But damn it,
while y'all was distracted by the slap and Sierra and fucking
Oh, yeah.
Future
Now,
and
your Will.
Russell.
Now, let me get to your Will Smith comment.
Please, quickly, I need to move on.
Yeah.
Yes,
gotta
yes,
move on.
I'll quickly do that. This was warranted. I knew full well.
The band too.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, mind you, let's be honest. You know, a couple of years prior, you had Will. You know, Jada, not Will, but Jada pretty much says, it's, we need more black people here. She bans herself, from not going to the Oscars. You don't have to go. You get invited, but you just don't technically have to go and appear
But people
and do the
hate
red
places
carpet.
that they want to go and can't. Like if I'm there, if I can go and I don't go, I don't give a shit. But when I want to go and can't, that's different for me.
I know. So the thing is here, the main thing is like if you're not nominated and you are invited, pretty much is all a networking thing. So talk to either former actors that they Hook used to work with and things like that. Talk to producers and all that stuff. That's fine and dandy. In this case scenario for Will, mind you, it is again, it's a PR thing. And I said this last time. I think since his movies are being pulled or put on hold because they could literally be just completely taken off the table completely, but at least they're put on hold. I would say wait at least 3 years. The movies will come back. By that time, it'll be 7 years after the ban.
Good time for good behavior.
Yeah, good behavior, right? And then roughly by the time the 10-year ban is up, we'll see him again. Probably Will and Jada finally broken up, and we'll call it a day.
what's going to happen? He's gonna wake up from his stupor and divorce that fucking crazy ass bimbo.
Yeah, and Chris Rock will be a billionaire.
Yeah, at the end.
Okay.
At the end.
Well,
Okay.
while we were distracted by that, the Don't Say Gay bill was passed. It was
Really?
passed. Yep.
So they trick you with one shit and do something else.
course,
Oh,
of
that's not
course.
surprised. Why am I not surprised? Oh, that's surprised.
Speaking of stupid shit,
Oh God.
Let's get busy.
Oh shit.
speaking of stupid shit, I'm gonna hit the first one. Can I hit the first one?
You go ahead and hit the first one. It's stupid shit time,
I'm gonna hit
y'all.
first. I don't like
Stupid shit
sloppy
time.
seconds. A woman gives birth to what is expected to be a boy, ends up being a beautiful baby girl. When the family is upset and refuses to accept and acknowledge that the baby is a girl, and to uphold their disappointment, they continue to call the baby boy a girl.
What the fuck? Wait a damn minute. Hold on.
What the fuck was that?
Yes. So you telling me somebody had a baby,
Yes.
right? But they were expecting a boy, but they got a girl.
Yes.
And now the family is
No,
like...
no. The family had a baby. It's the other way around.
Okay.
They were expecting
Expecting
a
a boy,
boy, but had a girl, and the family was like, we don't care what you got. We want it to be a girl, so we will continue to call your son a girl.
Couple stating this is
Yes.
Like the rest of the family.
Yep, because they were banking and betting on it being a girl.
The couple. Okay, so the couple they were expecting to have a boy, but it ended up being a girl, right?
AJ, we're gonna call AJ Katrina.
You got me fucked up, Slim. You got me.
You think it's a boy? I'm gonna call AJ
it came
Katrina.
out as a girl, so you're gonna
Says
respect
you.
her. I don't give a fuck. Then guess what? You don't have to fuck with me because I don't have to fuck with you. You know what I mean? Fuck y'all. I cut your eggs off. What you won't do is disrespect my child and give my child and get all in their mind. You know what I mean? So what kind of crap is this?
That's stupid shit. That's stupid shit.
You're fine. You're fine. You know what I mean? I fired my whole family, you dumb motherfuckers. That's what you get. God damn.
I can't make the shit up.
Okay, so here's some more stupid shit. I gotta take this one. I got more stupid shit.
Okay.
A Southwest Airlines passenger, aka Whackmaster, Whackmaster B. I'm sorry, this is too funny. Is banned for life for whacking off 4 times during his flight. His flight first time, right after the takeoff, he was whacking off. He said he said it was his king, and then the woman next to him who took the photos was okay with the acts. You nasty son of a bitch. So he whacked off 4 different times on this flight.
Yes, they said.
I don't know.
No, they were going from Washington State. They had a layover in Phoenix, and they were going to where? Like somewhere on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a 3-hour flight.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna speak. I got to. How many times a man could bust a nut without being in pain? Average. It's about 2 or 3.
Yeah, but this nigga, he must have been on some real shit. They had to be on some Viagra. Maybe the altitude played a part.
That's what he
but
did.
He whacked off 4 different times on the plane.
Here's the kill part. He got up and took his pants down. It's not even like he was just under the blanket or under. They said he took his pants down.
Whipped his little pink thing out.
Yeah, and he asked the girl, "Is it okay if I masturbate?" She said, "Whatever. Do whatever you want."
That right there. That should be a bell. That would, because I heard this story.
Yes.
And
so she would told him just go ahead and do it.
Whatever. Do whatever.
And she watched. Took pictures of him.
Yeah. She liked that shit.
And waited until he fell asleep to contact the flight attendant.
She was aroused.
He fell asleep.
She was aroused.
Yeah,
I'm sleeping.
Yes. That's what. Yes.
Yo, you can't make this up. This is real shit. You know, look it up for yourselves. This is really happening.
I think he needs a blanket.
Yes. So the way I see it, to me, it's like it was. If you notice this, one, I could tell it was like the flight wasn't full. Because if she was able to see him, and no one else was, so that proves that the flight wasn't full. You didn't aware the flight attendant immediately.
No, she waited.
Yeah, she waited. So like you said, she got off on it. So the way I see it is like, girl, you're stupid.
Stupid shit.
Balls, but he still did it. I mean, he's.
That doesn't trump
is that a new Mile High Club or something like that?
So. No,
I ain't never really thought about beating my meat on the plane.
That doesn't trump the bitch that's going around that washed her panties in the water cup that they gave.
Yes,
did you see that?
Oh my God, that should be top tier.
What the fuck was that?
This lady took her panties, and you know how they give you a cup of water? Dipped them in a cup of water, was wringing them out, and then smelt them to see if the stink was gone.
And hung them up.
You know, you get the little air joint and try to dry it. What the hell? That should be top tier.
You can find that. It was the little cup that they give you, like the little clear little liquor cups. Yeah.
You know what? I see entrepreneurship. I don't know what
you see, that's some new shit. You know what I mean? Like, my high wash club. You wash your drawers, did you think, so wait a minute, if she was smelling the drawers, your drawers was stinking, but you didn't think to splash some of that water on your kitty?
She did this. She's like, we got about 3 hours, and I'm going to meet up with Shawty. I'm trying to tell you.
These are my dirty drawers that I wore. These were dirty drawers or something? I'm trying to understand this shit,
I feel like you guys are hating because I'm going to say this. The plane don't ban masturbation, but guess what? He did it the whole time with his mask on, so you can't say nothing about it.
You said we hating?
He said he was safe. He kept his mask on. And he still, with his dick in his hand, he had his mask on. He was whacking away. Okay. Was she safe? Did she have on her mask, too? She did? Because she smelled the drawers.
No, she did.
She pulled it down?
She put her mask down to smell the drawers.
Oh, God, make it stop. Oh God.
So Tone, I got questions.
What's up? What questions you got?
Last week, remember, we briefly spoke about the Black Lives Matter movement when you alerted me that the Black Lives Matter movement was owned by white people.
Facts. Yes.
They're in the news again.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
They reportedly have purchased 4 homes totaling $3 million with donated funds. And then, in the attempt to cover it up, they apparently made the purchases were made 2 weeks after they received their $66.5 million from its fiscal sponsors. Black people be black people in.
This is why I say I don't like donate money to motherfuckers. This is reason fucking why. You know what I mean?
This is a disgrace.
It's disgusting. It is disgusting. It's disgusting. You know what I mean, that's you know.
It's disgusting.
Okay, I got another question.
What you got? It's almost time.
It's almost time. So we got some special shit for you today. You know what I mean? But hold on. So how can T.I., who just recently was accused of rape and sexual assault, can resurrect himself and be welcomed on the comedy circuit? You know what I mean?
Why? How can we do that?
Well, he wasn't, because he had that incident with a comedian.
But I'm saying, how can you though? If he had a terrible accusation against him and his wife, how can
That's as far as it went.
How can he?
But that's as far as it went.
Accusations don't ruin people's lives every day.
It does, but you know what I mean. Was he convicted of it?
Does that matter? It's alleged, but does that matter though?
But
does it matter? Like that people do allege things because they know that we will fall on it and
it
it
will damage you for a little while,
damage.
but you bounce back from it because you were alleged and because you weren't convicted of it. That's a prime example. What is his name? The quarterback in that was in Houston that won.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Now he's in Cleveland, but it was alleged and he was accused. You know what I mean? And nobody was touching him. It was like, yo, we need to find out what's going on. And then when we found out, he was found out guilty and all this other stuff, and things just started dissipating.
Was this unfounded? Did this go to court? Was the investigation complete?
It was dropped. It was dropped. So, you know what I mean? Yo, people are still going to harp on that, though.
Okay.
They're going to harp on that. You know what I mean? They're going to harp on that. But, you know what I mean? Let's be realistic here. T.I.'s not fucking funny to me.
He did something funny the other day.
What did he do?
You didn't see that?
Oh, you talking about with the broad? You know what I mean?
With the broad.
You know what I mean? To me, that was like a simp move. You know what I mean? It was a simp move. You're in a comedy and and you heckling her from the audience. It's cornball shit. Let her do her job. Because
someone, he paid her like $1 million. He said if she say bitch and prove it, I'll pay you $1 million, and she did. So
I don't know which one that was.
Well, if you see that this is T.I.'s comedy show.
Okay.
And fans were booing here.
Yes.
Yeah.
He got booed.
Well, he deserves it. He's not funny. Why would you try to go into a whole new lane that is not yours? It's not like you was a comedian or you had jokes when you had your career. You didn't have jokes then, so why have jokes now? You're not a funny dude. You're a dude that wants to use excessively big words that nobody knows the fucking meaning to.
Dare I say, that's why I love him. Those SAT words, number one. Paper Chase was a hell of a good album. Fuck
it was, but it wasn't.
Fuck that.
Okay, so how do you go from Paper Chase to fucking... I'm gonna be a comedian.
He can, because you know what? Everybody wants to jump around and try to do.
So he needs. You
need to get back to the MCU. That's what you need.
That's what you need. You need to stay off of the comedy set. It's not for you. It's you know what I mean. It's not your lane. You know what I mean. Especially how you carried that broad. You know what I mean. And when the broad, because you were heckling her, and then the broad called you out about your rape allegations with your wife. Now you got mad.
That's what I don't like, because I was telling you this. If you, I don't think that it's off the table because it was unfounded. They dropped your stuff. It's still jokes. Like, I'm making joke about your ass. Like it is, and this is where you want to be. And you sensitive. You're gonna approach me on the stage and tell me every single time I say you on my ass.
I can't say nothing.
No.
It doesn't work it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work that way. Now,
because guess what? Niggas gon' nigga.
Niggas are gonna.
You got examples of another nigga.
Okay.
Niggas right now somewhere. A nigga's niggering right now.
Hold on. This is a segment for us. It's a real quick segment. It's called Niggas Gonna Nigga. Niggas Gonna Nigga. Police catch a teen in a home invasion. He was a home invasion suspect. You know why they caught him?
Why?
Because he left his fucking homework in the getaway car. We don't make this shit up, people.
You big dummy.
Yes, he's a smart dumb nigga. At least he did his homework. After he did his homework, I'm gonna go catch this robbery. Oh shit! What did you tell the teacher next day when they asked you the homework? You know what I mean? You ain't tell the dog, ain't it?
He went to jail, but he got credit.
I'm giving him his props. But wait a minute. Hold on. What you tell the teacher when you did your homework? Oh, bitch, I left it in the getaway car.
You can't tell her tomorrow.
Niggas gonna nickel. That's what it is.
If one thing I know, and right now, Tom, in Stafford, a nigga is niggering.
A nigga's niggering. Somewhere, everywhere you know, a nigga's niggering. Okay. Y'all know what time it is when I start this shit.
Oh, shit.
Top tier Carl Cassidy! I got a lot of top tier Carl Cassidy, but today's Carl Cassidy is following a shooting in Rapid City, South Dakota, involving 2 Native Americans. Listen to me carefully now. 2 Native Americans. The owner of the hotel sent out a tweet and ordered a ban, stating because you can't tell the good ones from the bad ones. She's banning all Native Americans from the hotel and the casino. Once the Native Americans heard of this, they sprung into action. And they served the hotel with a threat of eviction.
A treaty.
A treaty. It was eviction effective immediately. Because apparently they forgot that the hotel was built on the land of the Native Americans. I can't make this up, people. Top tier Carl Cassidy.
So she literally built a teepee. They saw the smoke signal.
Yo, you gotta get them out of here. How you gonna ban them on their own property like that, girl?
One thing I know. You said it's always something. I said, so
It's
you got
always
more?
something. It's always something. You know what? It's niggas going nigga, and it's always top tier Carl Cassidy. Now you Mexicans don't get away. You Hispanic people don't think we gonna come for you too. We gonna come get you. We'll come around the mountain because it's everybody. Nobody's safe.
Yeah, we be at your door in a minute. Just
We'll be at your door in a minute. Don't worry
minute.
about it. Don't worry about it. We'll be at you. But right now, that was top tier, and niggas going nigga. This doesn't make no sense, man. But yo, today, you know what I mean? We got a
Special guest.
special guest in the studio. You know what I mean? He's gonna turn you on to some shit because you ever been out of town somewhere, Kiki? You ever gone somewhere and get to the place where you're going and you're like, what the fuck? I'm here. I want to have a good time, but I don't know nobody to reach out to find out what's going on.
I don't have to. I just go on Facebook.
But everything isn't on Facebook. So there's going to be certain things that's not on Facebook. Something you may not find on Facebook what you really like, but you're looking for something to do while you're there. And you got to have something to do. You know what I mean? So, a brother came. I'm going to let you know what? I'm not even going to let the cat out the bag because I'm going to let the brother tell it himself. You ready to bring him on?
I'm ready to bring him on.
Well, let's introduce, man, Key.
Mr. Con Mori.
Yo.
Bring your ass.
Bring your ass. Come on up here.
Bring
Join
your
us, brother.
ass.
Come right here. Come join us. All right.
He got you. Come on over
Shit, he
here.
got the powder cocaine. He got the powder cocaine. Oh, shit.
Yep, come on around.
All right, come on
Come on
around.
around, brother.
So.
Thanks for joining
Thanks
us.
for joining us. You know what I mean? This is a big thing. Y'all, I need y'all to check this out, man, because this is some big shit. It's going to help y'all, and it's going to help,
And listen.
it's going to help the MC community. It's going to help you. This is very beneficial. Brother, welcome. Thank you for joining us this morning.
I'm sorry, y'all have me crying over there, man.
I hope you enjoyed
Yo,
us.
Look, that's the reason why I'm here, because y'all are crazy.
Yo, so please tell us about what you got going on. If you weren't at the Proc, if you were at the Proc, and
Yeah, please explain what you guys witnessed at the Proc, and then I'll come in and cover down on that, because I need y'all to tell me.
I
what
saw
y'all
at the
saying.
Proc this brother. He had a whole section, right? And just turn it down.
Yeah,
turn it
I
right down.
did.
So he had a whole section, right? And was curious of what it is because it looked really snazzy. I was like, what's he got
He
going
had a
on
big
here?
ass iPad. It was about big as
Yes!
this table. The
It was as big as
iPad
this
was
freaking
big.
wall. Yo, I've never seen that iPad that big. I swear for God. A 55-inch TV didn't have shit on this goddamn
Flash.
iPad. Slim.
Yep.
I'm trying to tell you. So you go over and you go over here
Crazy.
and you check this out. You know what I mean? And I'm checking this out, and I'm like, yo, this shit is kind of cool. You know what I mean? So you click on, let's say you click on the state, or you click on the area you're going to be in, and then instantly everything popped up of what the fuck was going on around you. And I was like, Who the fuck did?
At your fingertips.
At your fingertips. You know what I mean? I could have been in the bathroom taking a shit and I reached the information. You know what I mean? It was there. I mean, yo, everything about it was fucking amazing. You know what I mean? Everything was informative. And it works, y'all. It really works. Enough of me talking about it. Let the man himself tell you. You ain't gonna believe it. Is he gonna tell you?
All right, do I gotta put the mic on? I want you guys cussing me out on my day off. No, it's on. I don't gotta get up to it. Pause. I don't gotta get up to it, right? Hey, exactly. That's why I say pause. You know, the young kids.
Hey, Con, if you like that sort of thing.
Hey,
we're not here to judge nobody.
No judgment zone.
The young kids say you can talk gay till you say pause, then it goes away.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Baby, it just doesn't go away like that, though.
You know, whatever, man. Hey, first of all, I'm honored to be in front of these kings and queens right here. Oh my Lord, y'all been watching y'all for a minute.
Thank you.
And these are my bike brother and sister. I'm not a bike no more, but let's talk about it because it all came from the motorcycle community.
Facts. You hear that, right?
It all came there, and like I said, I want you guys to ask me who I talked to that started this, but we're gonna get into it. What's going on, everybody? My name is Con Mori. If you know me, I've been saturating everybody. Everybody hate me. One of the biggest underground entrepreneurs, but I'm retired military, 22 years. I'm a former bike officer.
That's right.
In the 757, where we ran about 50 clubs and bumping heads, and we'll talk about that. And of course, 99 clubs. I know my shit, so don't test me on here.
Did he leave one thing out?
No, I didn't leave one thing out yet.
Come on.
So let's talk about VGPS. What I did is, with the motorcycle community, I created Wear My Vest. The app was, 2014. I turned it off 2015 because it started getting bigger. I started seeing bikers and social clubs using nightclubs and using event stuff. I said, well, sure, I need to get that. And then the name didn't resonate with the commercial, Wear My Vest. What I got put one on? No, that's the name of the app. And I'm like, damn, man, you can't tell the white people that. So let me switch it up. So I turned it off. In 2017, I created Venue GPS. Venue GPS, what is it? I created a global digital promoter, or PRO, for the MC community.
Correct.
Concierge directory marketing management application. Basically, in short, I am the digital promoter for every smart device. So if you go to venuegps.com right now, .com, one word, the app will be out next month. Everybody will have things to do. For the motorcycle community, I made it bigger. So when you take your vest off, now I could go to any city because we're traveling state to state. Everybody, if I'm a trucker, a biker, military person, whatever.
Yep.
I don't, and your Facebook comment, you cool, but if you're not a friend of me on Facebook, you missed a big picture.
Correct.
Exactly.
If I'm gonna face you on, because some of you guys on Instagram, some of you guys on Facebook, some of you guys on Black Planet still, pause, I don't care. I don't care. But that's what I created. So, and then I went beyond that. For 2 years, I researched all 50 states, and from metro cities, every nightclub, casino, restaurant, state fair, Comic-Con, anime cons. Then you got your music artists and everything. Let's clean up the digital streets. Let's make it easy for everybody. But that's what VenueGPS.com is right now. Investment opportunities. We're here to talk about it. We're here to bring radio stations onto it. But let's go. Let's go with the questions.
Come on. Okay. So here's my question: How does this work for these people? I mean, I got my business, and I want to come to you, and I want to advertise on your app. How do we go about it?
Well, for any business, and I guess I left out. Everybody know I'm a digital business strategist. So I'm the one that build, design, and develop websites and apps. So I do that for everybody.
Okay.
Retired digital. For anybody, what I also did is I validated everybody's account. Not everybody could come up there and make a freaking account because I stopped that. There's no more official Mary J. Blige. There's no more the real Jada Kiss. Everybody's name is saved. Like the MC community. And I used the state of Georgia. State of Georgia came on and they gave me all the clubs. They gave me the okay. They gave me the green. I flew down there. I did talk with all the presidents and everything. They approved that for 99 and below, of course, and you got to be official.
Correct.
That they want their whole coalition to be found, and let's bring awareness and let's bring profit. Because a club is nothing but a business.
Facts. I agree.
And you guys see me, I'm all over DC, everywhere with celebrities and artists and politicians and everything. But if anybody want to make an account, then you just create an account. If you have a bit, but you got to fall within a business plan. I digitized and commercialized every entertainer, entertainment, community, cultures, and media.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I swept the suites, and I said the sweeps, which is the new one.
Listen,
Got it? That's that powder bodega I'm on.
Don't got the powder bodega.
Don't judge me. But again, I just collaborated 50 applications. If you think about it, and it's a one-stop shop for everybody, regardless of who you are.
So say for instance, I'm with gunshot.
Future? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, damn. Oh,
I've been here in the meeting all day. So anyway,
Say for
Jeez,
instance,
I was thinking about
I'm with Future MC,
yep.
right? And I need a way to try to get my club out here. What is it if I join you? How can it benefit my club?
All right, so let's.
If there's benefit.
Yes, there's major benefit. For one, for the MC community, with me being a previous bike officer, it's free for the MC community to join on. I'm not going to charge you for posting your event. You are 1% of my treble. Not want to worry about that. For you to join, you will have to give me your full name, which is Future MC SCCC. Got to give respect to the Slingshot. I know they're not that, but they are. We're not even going to go there because we know when they first came out. Anyway, Future MC, and if they're right here, they'll be College Park, they'll be DC, their name. And then you give their login name. And then if they got social media, here's the problem. You guys got so much sites of the MC community. You got this page, got this, this one got that. But the problem with everybody is everybody don't have a website. Everybody don't have this. Everybody don't have that. It's hard to find. And all due respect, everybody is dumb when it comes to your smartphone because mostly guys don't even know how to answer it or turn it on. Vice know how to work the other options. That's why it's hard for everybody to do things. Okay. But if you give me your logo, and that's the problem with MC community. I'm not going to shit here, but everybody don't have a logo because, clubs transfer from different clubs and everybody took their shit with them. But at the same time, I'm like, hey, give me your logo. Don't give me a picture of somebody's back where somebody looked like they was coughing or choking off COVID or something. I don't know, but just give me the original stuff. But that's all you need because the reason I do that is, guess what? All right, let's use Black Tigers. People come to Black Tigers and Black Tigers average about, 1,000 clubs? Whatever. You got about 2,000-3,000 people.
Yeah. Give or take.
Yeah. But at the same time, like me, I like my MC friends when I was, I'm not knocking mine, but some people are boring. I don't feel like doing the same thing. I don't feel like chasing the same ones. We know how we do. Drinking. I want to go out in town. I'm in Baltimore. Let me see what Baltimore got. So I could go to VNGPS, bring up Baltimore. I bring you all the nightlife. Nightlife divides everything. Then I bring up entertainment where I got live stages of arena stadiums, coliseums, all the acts. Then national and festival is all statewide, but MC community got your own lane. Because you only post maybe 2 to 3 times a month, maybe. And if you got a bike night, but you don't bleed into the other ones, I control the factor. If everybody go to VGPS and bring up Atlanta and bring up MCSECC, you will see all the reoccurring bike nights. So what that mean? That means I don't got to post every 5 minutes. I don't got to saturate it because it's on repeat. Or I can look at the whole city of Atlanta and I can see what's going on. Then at all the clubs, they might be in Jonesboro. They might be in other areas. I can bring up the zip code, and it will filter everything I don't want to see, and it'll show me everything I want to see. Because when you sign up, I want to put my food cuisines. I want to put what I like. I want to put my music genres. I like to do that because people's looking for steakhouses. People looking for Italian. I've been to 80 countries. I'm done with Earth. Okay. Literally. But at the same time, even when I go to Miami and Detroit, these new places, I have a hard time because I pregame like a motherfucker. Like I said, you know me, I'm bottle service. I'm looking nice. I'm not gonna waste my fucking time looking for stuff. And Yelp and everybody, and the reason why I'm not getting investments, and I'll let you guys speak on this, because people want me to scrape Google and scrape Yelp. I'm not doing that because those are bogus sites. I was here Saturday talking about they still got DC Live top 10.
And DC Live been dead.
and DC Live been dead since 05. Exactly.
How is that still?
Yeah, shut up. Anyway, when your bear was all black, I got it.
Yeah.
That's when you was out.
Yes.
That's when you was out. But that's what I did. But they're calling it the next big idea because I'm hitting commercial. You guys see me. I'm everywhere. Yeah. I just came back from Chicago. I was just in Atlanta. I'm Miami. Everybody's coming on. Everybody thinks it's a great idea. I got something over my head, investments opportunities. But like y'all donation one, y'all say. But anyway, we'll get into that. Okay. But yeah, it's just a lot. I could talk all day.
I would like to dumb it down for those people who you probably spoke a little fast for about what my understanding of it was and what made me look at it and like it. Like I said, he had this big, gigantic
backdrop.
iPhone.
Yeah, the iPhone backdrop.
The same way you on your phone, like if you have iTunes and you flipping through music or you flipping through, that's the way this thing comes up. So he typed in MC. Everything in the state or everything in that area came up. So that, to me, I said that alleviates me having to save flyers. That alleviate me having to share people's stuff, and I don't have to go looking around for it, and I don't have to go into your city and say, "Hey, what's up, Detroit? Where it's at?" When I can just go and see and show up and
right
support.
There. So here's my question: Will there be an app with this? Will eventually you have an app like we can go in the app store and download it and versus having to type it in?
If you guys know, I quit my job,
Yeah.
government job. I had a great job.
Yeah, you did.
I had an awesome job. I walked in there and said the first time ever in life I quit because bringing on 2 apps is like bringing on 2 adopted kids that you don't know the name, or if you want to call them a boy, girl, whatever that stuff is, it's going to be that bad.
Okay.
So I'm working 80 hours. Again, I've been working on this since we met, whatever like that, since 14. We've been, all of us been around the game. It's been 7 years I've been working on this, but the last 3 years I have made it. I've been doing 80 hours a week because I've been funding my own stuff, and doing this and that, and just campaigning and stuff, funding my own thing. It's hard. It's hard to do. But the apps will be out next month. Oh, I was about to say, break time?
No. Good.
Mr. Freeze over there. I didn't mess with him. He talks over there. No, but at the same time, now if you guys are here and you guys put all your information, and let's just say you go to a new city, what my subscription is going to do is, when you go to a new city, it's going to filter everything out you don't want to see. It's going to show you everything you want to see. And then when you take your vest off, now I can follow my music artist, because my music artist is doing festivals. I got every music festival, every state fair. See, it's bigger than this, because everybody needs to know what's available in the world. Like, freaking the state fairs in Texas and San Diego average like 10 million people the whole month. You got to go there.
Wait a minute. This sounds like Facebook. Facebook does that.
They do it kind of.
Facebook is kind of doing that. So I'm listen.
No, I'm listening.
But with the exception of MC, but it says things that you may or like to do, or things in this area, but you have to show interest in it to get it, for it to be in your mission.
But you have to manually enter it. You have to make it an algorithm.
This is what I'm saying.
Yes.
So this is what I'm saying. So to me, yours sounds a little easier. So one question I have for you.
Go ahead.
Do I have to maybe it's premature, but say for instance I have a bike night, a this, a that, right? And I would send that information to you when you would make those changes, or is there something, because now I'm a subscriber?
Great segue. So what I'm doing, just like Georgia has a lead person. I have a lead MCSC. All due respect, I'm not actively with the cloth right now, so I'd rather have somebody that has my rules.
Okay.
Be the voice of other bike MC community.
Okay.
And the reason why I didn't grab everybody's clubs and put it on there, we know the MC set is sensitive.
Yeah. Very.
Very.
He's with Find the Line.
When I was the lead, I felt like I was a fucking principal. And that's the part of the game. It comes with it.
You come with it.
But every club could grab their own club and they could post what they want. Now, let's use Block Burners or Rough Riders. Okay. Somebody, for example, if you go on there, you could be in campaign mode. I could put all my chapters on there from all over every zip code, the nation. And like shit, Rough Riders got about maybe 103 or 5. I lost count after 100. But now the national chapter could see all the clubs. And when you go to the area, you will see what men, woman, and LGBT is in that location, or the national president. If you run all your clubs, I can see how many people's live at the moment. See, the thing is, the map also gives you the number of people. So everybody's like, Uber and everybody's going to tap into. Yeah, because I created the live digital feed where you see the flyers. Directory is the phone book. So when you guys go into the area, hey, it's raining here. I stopped here in Charlotte. What's going on in Charlotte? I can bring up directory. I go to community. I bring up MC. I see all the clubs within the MC of Charlotte. I see all the clubs within the SC. And then I could just network because they have the direct information right there. It can send an alert of whoever's running that page, or Prez, PRO, whatever.
So it gives a direct contact to that person. Okay.
So what y'all need to do is break down the name of this.
So
the name of it is Venue GPS.
One word.
Venue GPS. VENUE GPS.
They are saying they're calling me the next billionaire, not me. Everybody I go to,
No,
because
claim that shit.
it's right here. No, I can't do it because I'm already cocky, light skinned, and I wear Stacey Adams. I am enough with social media already.
I gotta give you a new
I'm
name.
enough. I'm enough with social media. But let me tell you how this really started, and it's going to blow your mind. And strike me down if I'm lying. So when did a proc come to Norfolk? Was it 2012, 2013? Around that.
Yeah, it was around that time.
Around there.
Was it 14?
I think it was 13.
12
I think it was
It's
13
around
because I guess I went to Spain and I came back, and that's when I saw you at Black Tigers,
Yep.
and that's when Low Key was still here.
Yes, may he rest
Yep.
in peace.
So may he rest in peace.
Yep.
So let's bring it back to the talk that me and Low Key had in Norfolk.
And that's the president of Black Tigers.
That
for
was the
those who don't
president,
know.
late past, my mentor. We talked all the time.
Keith.
So when he came to Norfolk and the 757 area, even though Thunder Guards and Outcasts, everybody averaged about over 20 coalition clubs underneath them.
Okay.
He was so impressed of how many clubs was down here, but he didn't know. So as me being the lead on the Hampton side, me and him was talking. And then he was like, what you do? I said, I work for the government, but I also do website and apps. He said, you know what? And I told him, I said, it'll be a great idea if we put an app and put the MCs on there and do that. He said, that's a great idea. So flip the script. Me and him talked, here and there. We always talked all the time. And when I came from Spain, because I was home for a month, took the kids to Disney World and drove to Connecticut and drove back to Bike Week, Myrtle, then drove to Miami to fly out to Spain. But anyway, and Stripe was there. I don't know if Melvin was there, but I had to go. We was in Myrtle Beach. I had to go to the Black Tigers house, and they had the long Last Supper table.
Yeah.
That's just a
Last
Myrtle
Supper
Beach
table.
thing.
Yeah,
That's a Myrtle
it
Beach
is.
thing.
And Low Key was there with about 12 disciples, all of them out there, right? Right? But I had to give that idea, and that was the Venue GPS, the MC version. They gave me the green light, and that was started Wear My Vest. This was me and Low Key's vision.
Okay.
And like I said, the only person that really knows that is Stripe. Because Stripe is the one that, he's the one that brought me there. He was there. And like I said, I was there, and it made the idea. And everybody's like, oh, this is a great idea. I'm like, bro, this is the same shit I've been doing since 2015-16. You just like me because now the big names are talking about me. The big companies are calling me.
Sometimes it takes that for people.
it
Because you know what?
The black people, not the whites.
I'm going to tell you why.
Not the whites.
Because niggas be niggering. Niggas be niggering. And I'm dead ass. Sometimes it takes that for people to say, oh, he's serious. Because honestly, look, I'm going to throw myself under the bus.
Go ahead.
You've been talking to me about
Hey.
Niggas be niggering. I love her though.
When she came to the proc and say, hey, you brought her over here? I said, get the fuck out of my face. I said, I don't want her because she wasn't listening to me the whole time.
For like 6 or 7 years, he been trying to tell me.
So as this takes
I wasn't in a position to hear
No
you.
worries, you good.
Are you going to be adding more cities, or are you going to be traveling around the world? This is something that will be traveled around the world.
This will be a global thing. Right now, I got to start off with North America. And again, when the app comes out next month, I have to test it with all the 3 holidays. Now, here's the thing. I'm in the metro cities only. So some of you guys live in the Podunk, College Park. I'm not starting there. Just heads up there. I know. But understand the big play. So can I get in my gospel? I'm about to go to digital church.
Okay.
So what I did is we have 16,000 zip codes. Now everybody can advertise. And if you have a clubhouse, if you're an MC clubhouse, you can put your club on there also. Then if you want to go out to happy hour, day party, you can look at the map, you can look at flyers, and when you could build an event by using the hashtags. Guess what? I'm in Miami, day party, this and that, all of them come up on the map, everything. Now I decide black-owned business, woman-owned business, Irish, I can look up different ones.
Booty.
I basically...
Hashtag booty. Miami. You said it. You said you can hashtag.
Well, we will use the professional words of exotic and scripper, but anyway, but we'll go to that. We'll go to that. But we'll do that. But that's when I notice, and I see everybody arguing, but I gave all my friends an outlook also, because I'm not saying y'all struggling. I'm not saying my other friends struggling, but if we have a better platform, we can get more visual. See, here's the thing, the MCs, it's fun, and everybody's like, man, don't put my stuff on that. I'm like, bro, you're already on Facebook, so shut up for one. And then on top of it, how's it fun doing dues and paying for my own anniversary with my same dues money? That don't make sense, and you're advertising to the same people.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with MC, because I want to make this more of an MC. I can make the event public, I can make it community only, or I can make it colors only. And you could do it like that. Nobody don't need to go there. Mind your fucking business. I tell everybody, I've been to all the top tier clubs in the nation. Live, Story, Houston, whatever.
So, yeah.
Are you looking for investors?
I'm looking for investors. I don't want to sound desperate in the beginning. I sound desperate at the end, so stand by. Anyway. But we are looking for investors. It's always open, but we'll get to that. But what I want to do is bring peace of mind to my brother and sister. Like now in the DMV, I already left Chicago. Coalition Club. Shouts out to Custom Chaotic. I was there talking to them. That video should be out this week, where they brought Indiana in, they brought Wisconsin in. It was about 50 people in there. They gave me the thumbs up because it makes sense.
It makes sense.
It does.
I need somebody in the DMV
to make it make sense.
No, to take the lead.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, it's not my job, because I don't know who's active, who's not. That's not my problem. But at the same time, we want to put the right stuff on there.
Nice.
Because I'm not all about quantity. Right. I'm about quality.
That's my thing.
I am already a million in. I'm already broke. Shit, if I don't find that this don't happen, I'll be selling freaking bodega powder here in a few minutes.
Oh shit, not the dope.
Yo, you guys got me hooked on that, which I want to try it. But anyway.
You know what I want to say though? Already up front, I want to say you have cleaned up because in our brain it's like a mind screw to have to try to find and filter and do whatever. This is so clean. This is for people who have been doing this MC stuff, who just really want to like Underworld.
Yeah.
Who travels and goes and just hits all these events. I think other people will do that when they have something at their fingertips. You have done some work for people. I think it makes
it easier. Like you said, it makes it easier because, like when you're saying algorithms and certain things on you don't see certain events because you're not affiliated with these people, or you don't have nobody. So they may have a banging event over there and you don't know about it. But if you're able to go here and go on his app.
But you're not going to have an algorithm if you don't know. That's the question. So there's nothing that don't go on in 50 states that I don't know about. That's the thing. I know everything, what goes down from festivals to events to traditional. If you go to VGPS and you bring up the directory, you look at annual events, you will see all them festivals, all the state fairs, the parade, the car shows. It's bigger than just going out and having a drink, trying to get some, even though that's the end goal, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we made it more broad. You know, again, I've been in the military. I lived in Tokyo. I lived in Dubai. I lived in Africa. I did those places. And then to answer your question, when the app comes out, part 2 in October, we're going to bring Toronto on. We're going to bring Cancun on. We're going to bring all the... Damn, so hold on. So you tell me I made a vacation package now?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
And he's a vacation guy.
I love vacations.
So for everybody, if you want to know something, go to Las Vegas right now. If you go to the city of Las Vegas... click on nightlife, you will see all the nightclubs and all the poolside bars just open up. The hardest thing about Vegas is you got 56 casinos with about 5,000 businesses. The hardest thing is if somebody say, hey, here go $1,000 free ticket, go to Vegas, have fun. You get off that plane, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Where am I going?
Because everybody's popping. You don't want to be at the wrong spot.
Yeah.
It's almost like CIAA Charlotte.
Yes.
Everything, somebody has a main event.
Yes.
But what I did is I broke down every casino. I did it for everybody. Atlantic City. I'm from Connecticut. That's why everybody called me. It was UConn. It was UConn. Then I got a little popular. I got a little light skin.
Yeah, you got a little
light skin. So I took the U off.
Freezer bird.
You know?
Freezer bird.
I mess with him, bro. He's serious. He's serious. But I definitely want to hear what he got to say. But at the same time, it's here, and I've done the impossible. I did the NFL alumni app. I was involved with the Domino's Tracker. I always been underground. Now my team, which I got the White House person, James Dwight, that does my logos and everything.
Yeah.
He's from the White House. He's coming on. Rob Ruger will be here from St. Louis. He does the Grammys and all the videos we did. And I don't know, you guys saw the Proc videos.
Yes. Yes.
He was there.
Nice.
And he was just with Ghost and Tommy and all them last night.
Nice.
He's with celebrities. Bro, I have celebrities. I got Anthony Anderson calling out the business. Ty Dolla $ign. I don't do the name calling, but I'm light skinned and that's what we do.
Winning.
You know, at the end of the day, hey, all due respect, we having fun, but this is my brother and sister, and I got on them like, yo, it's time to win. We here.
Yeah, he
It's
did.
time to fucking win.
Literally,
Go
he
ahead.
did.
Yeah.
He got on us, and you know what I mean. We definitely working on some things. You know what I mean, for the near future. But this is
I'm working with you. I ain't working with.
Well,
You gotta go through him to get to me.
I'm really behind this. I think y'all should really check this out. You know what I mean, and really look into this because this is beneficial to you. I know a lot of you people on here. Y'all like to travel. Y'all like to go places. Y'all like to do things.
Everything.
You know what I mean? When you get there, you have somewhat of an idea. Like, yo, we're gonna go here, but now you can really plan down to the minute. Be like, yo, this spot's gonna be happening. Such and such gonna be there. Let's go there and do that. I think this is great, man. I think this is.
And from what he's saying, it runs the gamut, like soup to nuts. It's not just one. Whatever your thing is, it appears to be that he's
Facts.
gonna have that thing.
So it doesn't just limit you to the MC stuff.
No.
You know what I mean? Because
When you take your vest off, you're somebody else.
You're
somebody else.
You're a regular. You're going to want to do. You have things that you like to do, and if he covers everything that you're looking for, you know what I mean.
And I'm only charging $3 a month for. And here's the thing. And here's the subscription plan. That was your next question.
Yeah,
I know
was
because
okay.
you cheap bastards want to talk about this money. Okay. So.
He said light
I
skin
love
powers.
these boys, bro. Let me
light skin
let
powers.
them get done. You know? Make sure I get done. Bro, I could be up here all day. Anyway, let me stop. All right, so $5, correction, $3 to follow 500 accounts. $6 to follow 2,500 and $9 to follow 5,000. Here's my thing: 18 to 24. They're going to get the 2,500 to 5,000. They're going to follow all these rappers that I got to look on BET because they all sound the same to me and all this other stuff. Then I could jump into my state fairs, my Comic Cons, my anime cons, my war shows.
Nice.
Some of our friends got carnivals.
Oh, wow, okay.
Everything from an annual event, from a marathon. Hey, we just added the NASCAR. We just added UFC, the big three. Everything from sports to everything. It just keeps going from breakfast to last stripper on every pole. My goal is to ring the bell.
Look,
She was all about what type of girls anyway. But what we want to do, the whole goal is to give everybody, if they follow all the accounts, they say, I want to be alerted. Guess what? If I'm in D.C., and this is for the update too, if I'm in D.C. and I put a 50-mile radius around there, anything that comes within a new event of hip-hop, any music genre, anything that goes on, my favorite music artist, I want to be alerted. I will take the uncertainty out.
What? Okay, so you hear this? So you know what I mean? Sign up now. What you doing? You waste $5. You waste $5 on nothing. On nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You ain't shit.
You know what I mean? Oh.
Do we have that as
everybody? They're not talking about me.
You know what I mean?
Can we say that? Look. Not you, sir.
Nobody safe is in the building. We're gonna get to him in a minute.
Can we open the phone lines up if anyone has questions?
No,
if everybody got questions, and that's the thing. And before we get a question, so let's do the investment. They are saying it is the next billionaire idea. They're saying it. I will never say it. I'm just working to get there. I got to add it up. So what it is if I take all the numbers, 60,000 nightclubs with 350,000 restaurants to 10,000 annual events, 50,000 MC clubs, that's a lot of events, a lot of saturation, a lot of stuff going on.
The math is mathing.
The math, trust me. My GED's at high power. Don't knock it. Don't knock it. So, just say if I have at least 16 metro city states where I start off and we're at full power, I can make $1 million a day. I can make $1 million a day, and for every holiday that comes up, then I can make like freaking $5 to $30 million. Or a class example, we have the whole boardwalk of Myrtle Beach going to happen for Black Bike Week.
Boom, boom, boom.
Stop. You know where it's going.
Yes, I do.
Because we got the whole strip going on. Because when I'm at Bike Week, guess what? I want to go out to eat. So I could find places because there's a lot of good eating out there. And I don't got to be way in traffic in the South Myrtle, then go to North Myrtle, then North Myrtle, then Cherry Grove where the old people cooking the smoked hams and briskets and shit. Yep. Whatever.
That's wow.
That's where we always be at. That's where the old folks be at. That's where the people that collect ARP, that's where we all be at up there. Anyway.
Don't knock AARP down. AARP is
right around the corner.
Look, no. You can do it now. They drop their age.
But for investments, if you are interested in investing, like I said, the minimum to come in is $2,500. And right now, I'm equivalent to Bitcoin 10 years ago, and I'm at the part at Facebook when he walks in the bank and he gets the money. I'm talking to a lot of VC investors, but this is what I say for my people, friends and family, whatever like that. It's so hard because everybody's seen me win. I always invest in real estate. I started a business. I'm always winning. I tell it to everybody, hey, just put something on it. You don't got to follow it. I got other people putting 10, 20,000. There's no limit to it because 1% of the company is worth $1 million. Then you just level it down from there. It's different. When they say that you have a top tier app, this is where I'm at. Then once it goes up and everything start rolling, I go IPO. We talking stock market. Oh. Then I know Google because Silicon Valley. I got a lady from Silicon Valley from EA Sports that already worked with me already. Like I got so many people in different. Like my hands is everywhere. The only thing I don't have is a financial sector, but I know everything of how to make a business, how to run it. So now I'm talking to different black banks. I'm talking to different entrepreneurs, billionaires, millionaires, talking to all them because now they see the big picture. The only thing is it haven't started yet. But I am a pre-revenue account. So let's go into financial talk. You got pre-revenue of people like me that created it. Okay. Then if people have an idea, like guys want to make y'all show a business, you will guys be looking for funding for a seed A, B, C that starts off with money.
Okay.
Trust me. When you start going to this financial talk, it's different.
Talk.
You know?
Y'all need to know this. I need to know this.
No, so this is where I'm at. So with me creating a pre-revenue, because nobody wasn't going to believe this shit what it is now, because I done the impossible what everybody been waiting for. Put everything on one app. And what I did, I said, you know what? For me to do this, I'm going to have to build it and show. And that's what I do. Okay. I take this and I go to different metro cities and I meet up with the radio stations. I meet up with the owners. I meet up everybody who matters and everything. And I show them. And there's not one person that say this is a dumb idea. This is not this and that. No, this is whatever like that. Idea. But for the MC community, it's something about it which just I'm not even gonna talk on here because I probably got future investors. But what I'm gonna say, is this is the time that you get your ass off your shoulders. And if you want to make your community great, you make it great because remember, we got thousands of flyers. So let's go to advertising. Remember I talked about Red Grant. We talked about Lee Bottom with politicians. Yes. I was just on the picture with Attorney General that's running, the mayor of DC, everybody. So now everybody could advertise within a zip code. Or if I have a small business, if I have a black business, if I'm a car lot, I could advertise between the events. If I'm an MC community and I sell vests, I do sewings on this stuff too. You could advertise only in the MC. So I'm making everybody money.
You are.
But I'm not charging my MC community to come on. I said it's free, ain't a nigga moving.
Really? He said it was free and y'all ain't jump on that?
Listen.
Make me understand the math ain't mathing.
No, but I'm being trolled now because everybody's like, well, he's taking the money and he's always spending it. Nigga, I always dress fresh. You guys know me. I always wear the top shit still. Yeah. I was wearing top shit with a shitty pamper and some Stacey Adams. Don't judge me. I got receipts on top of receipts. I am too transparent. I got too much content. Everything I'm doing is coming out my pocket and my partner pocket. It's a road show. Yeah. It costs, for me to went to Chicago, I spent like $600 on tickets, but everybody need to know that because if I go there, what ticket sales? Let's go to ticket sales. So now you could put Eventbrite, Ticketmaster, Live Nation, and I'm affiliated with all those with your event. And any transaction that happened off my page, I get some Bodega White on there.
Come on now.
The Bodega White.
Yeah, the Bodega White. Bodega White out here now. Bodega White.
But that's the big plan. I put my Linktree information in there. I put it again because it has the pitch deck. It has the marketing. And again, I have all the information on here. And again, my birthday party is what? April 22nd, 23rd. If you're not in D.C., DJ Quicksilver is going to be here. Man, we got celebrities going to be in town. I plan on getting white, light skin, wasted. I don't even know what that
means. Stinking ass. You a Taurus?
God,
yes, I am.
Stinking ass.
Why you got a problem with the Taurus?
I just do.
You got a problem with the Taurus?
I do. I love y'all, but
She over here talking stuff, smell like a syringe over here. But you been saving people.
He was like, she smelled like a used COVID syringe.
Nah, I love everybody here, man.
You know what I mean?
Hey, who got questions? I guess we're here for a few minutes, right?
So yeah, we here for a little while longer. I mean,
I'm sitting down having fun.
Call 301-232-5700.
5700.
Give us a call. You got questions or something that we didn't touch or he didn't touch that you need some answers for?
Yeah, help me out because I don't got a job. I'm about to get on that bodega about the trick.
I'm trying to tell you, the Bodega White. The white bodega.
Mr. Freeze, what you think? You sound like a very intelligent man.
No, he is.
He is.
No, trust me. He ain't fooling me. Well, what you got, brother? What you think after all that mumble jumble.
Have you?
I think this is something a lot of people should get into. Mind you, with any, I go to conventions and things of that nature, and that, and I think it would be highly beneficial for those who are new to it. Let's put it that way. And I think I kind of agree with the fact of Yelp and all those quote unquote, I wouldn't say venue sites, but just the reviews are kind of like are dated.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so I think my main question is: is it always constantly the reviews in addition to your?
I haven't put the reviews on there yet because when that happens, we will do that by the end of the year. Because right now it will be a trial period. Once the app comes out, everything's going to be free to the end of the year. Because I have to make sure you Negroes and you people respectfully like it. And I say that for the digital one because I get a headache on it. But we are going to bring that aspect to there. We're definitely going to bring that aspect.
Okay. So will it be constantly updated?
Yes,
what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the whole goal.
Yeah.
That's the whole goal because, like again, everybody's always just like any situation. Everybody's always pre-gaming and post-gaming around the main event. As he likes Comic-Con.
Yep.
You probably like going out, MC community. He probably like going to the bar. Then we like to do more things. VGPS will be your digital promoter, and when you set the tone, my job is to have everything on there. I'm looking at hiring 1,000 people. When it comes to the MC set, I need about maybe 20 MC sets to run it because Texas, you're going to need a big one. I already talked to the leads of Illinois. California is just a beast all by itself. And the DMV, we hear from Baltimore to DC, but it's confusing because it's so spread out. Georgia is nice because Atlanta's big. Atlanta got so much clubs. Oh my God,
We
bro!
got a caller for you
and
too.
it is, it's
We got a
there.
caller for you.
I do.
got a caller?
Oh shoot!
Caller, who we talking to?
Better be my baby mama.
It's Logan.
Oh,
What up?
What up, though?
What up, though? What's going on, Logan?
Man, I got to shout out my man Con, man. Shout out to Venue GPS. You feel me? They did me justice. You feel what I'm saying? You can follow my whole tour on Venue GPS. If you're an artist and you really want to lock in and you want to get that exposure, tap in with Venue GPS. You can see me on the road. You can come out into the shows. You can buy some merch. You can have a great time. All you got to remember is Venue GPS. It's Logan.
yeah.
Nice.
Logan,
So,
appreciate
you.
so
Thanks for
let
calling.
me double down on that one right there. I appreciate it. I didn't pay you, but I'll give you some food stamps later. Anyway,
Some Bodega White.
no, he didn't get that. I gotta say that for later. I know that. So what he said, and that's great, and I know I totally forgot it because it's so big. The directory. I gave everybody a phone. I gave everybody a business account, right? Mm-hmm. So with him being a music artist, or I'm looking for a photographer, a videographer, I'm looking for a chef, I'm looking for whatever I'm looking for.
employment.
I could go to Venue GPS and I bring up directory. I go to DC. If I need somebody for my wedding, a ceremony, I need somebody to host and everything. I gave everybody a website, and you have to be validated. Okay. So a person like Logan, I got all the music artists' labels on there. So if they're looking for some talent in the local area, they can find it because it's validated.
Right there. Damn.
Bro, I'm just scraping the surface. Oh, so we're bringing live radio. We're bringing pay-per-view.
Nice.
So now you can have, now you don't have to leave the house. You can watch the event. Now I deal with Alcanelli. If everybody know him, put it in your mouth, pause the song.
Yeah.
But he's also the owner of King of Diamonds, like all of them almost down in the South.
Okay.
But he said, Con, can we put video on here so when people are sitting at their house, they can watch King of Diamonds at their house and they can pay by Cash App?
Oh,
To
what?
the night entertainers?
So you saying you could be sitting at home butt naked with your dick in your head? What?
You could be with that guy in the airplane.
In the airplane.
With your mask
Whack
on.
Master B.
And so I could be on the. I could be like Whack Master B with the video in front of me, and I could just hit the Cash App.
And I'm in there shaking and clapping and my ching,
Oh
ching, ching,
shit!
ching, ching.
These niggas not gonna know how to act now.
But so take it all in. So all that what I'm saying. So I need a platform like this to say it. You guys have, a big following in the MC community and everybody else growing. Just like they are going to be, if you go to College Park, Maryland, and bring up media, you will see their flyer up is going to be up every Monday. Because the other question is when people go to New City, what's the radio station here, or what's going on and everything, or if you guys are involved with Black Tigers could bring y'all set over there, and if they got a DJ like Cleves or somebody who come there, the flyer will go in everybody's spot, so whoever's following y'all, they know what's going on without you telling them.
I like that.
Did I say it's digital church?
It's church.
It's church.
You saving me a lot of
work. Really? Yo, wait a minute. I mean, this is an amazing opportunity.
Can you put this flyer up, Freeze Burn? Did you get a flyer sitting over? Can you put this flyer up?
Is there a way you can put this flyer up?
And while we doing that, can we bring on Minnesota Silk? Come over here and join the conversation.
Silk in the building. We got
join the
grab a chair.
conversation. Come
over
here and meet.
from over there.
No, it's right there. Look, come over here and meet UConn.
Yeah.
Okay, not a problem.
All right, come on, bring the chair.
Come on over here.
Bring the chair. Nobody's safe. Oh, yes! You know what? Yes, finally. And it came special delivery. I've been waiting for this shit. Come on in here.
How you doing, brother?
We're not going to,
Who you talking to? That's sad.
Huh?
That's sad. He don't even know who he talking to.
I got something in my eye.
You got something in his eye? You got something in his eye? I mean, nobody's safe.
Wait,
gotta be
don't
very
even say your
careful right
name.
now.
Nobody said.
That's why I'm looking at you like you don't even know you. How you doing, brother? We done already met before.
You know what I mean? Like, yo,
You ain't memorable, motherfucker. I mean, brother.
Did somebody say Black Tigers?
He did.
Black Tigers?
Somebody said strong.
Black Tigers.
Somebody said yes.
So, y'all,
And-
we got a lot of people.
And I was on his show. That's the sad part.
You was.
So you was.
Shame on you.
I got something in my eye.
Yeah.
Shame
on you.
There's too much more dang on white.
No, yeah. And no, I got something in my eye. No, damn. Okay, yeah.
So it's been an interesting morning, man. Y'all, he turned you on. We turned you on to something new. You need to check out Venue GPS. This is what it is, man. It's going to be a household thing. You know what I mean? Get with it now. You know what I mean? Because later on down the line, you're going to be like, damn, I wish I'd have got with that shit.
Scared money don't make money. You better put something on it. I'm just saying.
Don't let 2023 hit you in the back door because
so
he said it's over for free.
Thank you, Marcia. Right.
It's over.
I got my exclusive joint here. It's exclusive joint. You know what I mean? And you already know this is Minnesota Silk. This is Mr. Nobody's Safe.
Nobody's safe. So from what you heard, or sitting there because you've been here quite a while. From what you heard, do you have any opinions or any thoughts on what he's pushing?
Well, really,
The coke
he's
pushing?
seen it. He's seen it. He
I want
walked
the man
every
to tell
page
me.
with me, but
I want the
I'm
man
gonna
to
stand
tell
by
me.
because I'm trying to get some cool points back. He was stranger danger. He was stranger danger. He was stranger danger. You're
But
right.
not to him though. You know, we never met in person.
No, it was online.
It was only on the live, and it was only on his show, whatever. But we spoke about it. And don't get me wrong, when he first presented it, you know what I'm saying, it was definitely something that we needed to look into.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the powers that be, which is out of my hands, you know, that's their decision.
Okay. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So we already went to the table about it. Like you said, a lot of MCs do got their head on their shoulder, their ass on their shoulders. Some people just, if it's something new, they scared of it, or they just don't want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So however your decision, however you want to be a part of something, that's solely up to you. So
it's optional. It's optional. It's not mandatory. But man, don't miss that wave. That's what I'm gonna say.
I missed the Bitcoin wave. I missed all that. I was mad. I was mad because I'm so skeptical. I'm a natural skeptic. Skeptic. I'm a pessimist by nature. I work hard to be positive. I really do. And a lot of stuff, for real, it kind of sounds to me. Can I be frank?
Please.
When you did wear my vest, it to me, because I have this block against like multi-level marketing, it started to come off to me as that, and I was like, let me just wait and see. Same thing with Bitcoin, same thing with all that. But when I saw you at the Proc, and the visual came, and the things that were already in place,
sold.
I felt like I can see it. So it didn't feel like that thing to me. And not that that's my natural wave. That's not you. That's my natural wave. Even because I wear my vest, I got one. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like when you put that out there, I was like, it took me a while. Like, what's up? Like,
Let's see.
Can I say this?
Yeah, go ahead.
So normally, anything that's started by a black man, I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
Please.
Anything started by a black man, everybody's already skeptical.
Facts.
And
Because niggas be niggas.
right.
Niggas be niggering.
And then at the same time, it's like you scared to support your own black man or black people that you know, because it's the cold crab in the barrel syndrome.
Yep.
And then on top of that, it's like, who is this person? Why is he doing
Scam.
that? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the thing is, we already know what invest means. Invest means try.
Yep.
You're not guaranteed
May or
if
may
you
not.
if you invest. You know.
Believe
Now I have a great track record with people besides the MC community that knows
Correct.
me. You know what I'm saying? Owning multi-houses in Connecticut, doing this, working for the Pentagon, doing things like that. I have a great track record, integrity. And I have to saturate, and I got to be showing content and transparency of what I'm doing. Because all these moves I'm doing, it cost.
Yeah, it does.
It costs. And I got people trolling me. Oh, he's too cocky. He's always on. I have to be, because I'm the voice. Because you dumb
Correct.
motherfuckers don't know, respectfully.
Yeah.
But I have to put that in visual. I'm making commercials. I'm making design. I'm making content, pamphlets, study hours for my work staff. Like, this is bigger than VGPS. I got a whole farm behind me that I got to put together, and I'm raking it. And I'm showing y'all I'm raking.
No.
But you motherfuckers, you got a bag.
This is
visual.
he's on the app now for y'all that that are watching. This is the app.
Now this is trending. So if you hit, I don't know if you could click on it, but you hit see more. Trending is going to give you the hottest events, what's going on. Plus, we got all the sneaker releases. We got all the movie announcements.
You waited
Oh
too late to
shit!
say that.
Damn it! I'm sold. When it's a sneaker releases, I'm sold.
Now you guys ain't no bigger sneakerhead than me. Big, because you guys know I just wear anything.
But to know where the
$40.
releases are.
No, where releases are, it's there.
Okay.
You know?
So here's my question. So I have another question. Let's say we have businesses, and because we like to support like black business, right? Can they get down with Venue GPS and be in between there and have them on there and we promote their business?
Yes. So what you're saying is, and I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to seem like I'm too cocky, but we're creating an area that's called Venue Market. So basically, it validates all the small businesses. It validates that, so now they can advertise between the events. Because let's talk reality and let's dumb it down. Vein GPS is going to support the millenniums majority, Generation Z, because you want that money. Because us old folks, we're too ignorant and too scared to do anything, respectfully. But at the same time, everybody's going to use me to do the nightlife. So why not advertise? Because damn, if you think about it, I just created a mobile jumbotron.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
You did.
So every city is going to have their own banners.
Hashtag.
Then everything's going to do that. So I created a mobile jumbotron so you could bring awareness to the businesses, and then they could auction off a slot for on-peak and off-peak hours.
Okay.
This is where we at, and it's not going to cost you nothing. It's not going to cost you nothing. I'm going to bring you all your CTR, which is click-through ratio, where everybody bring on all your engagements. It's going to show everybody who scroll on you and just bring in more awareness. And again, the millenniums, the 18 to 24s, those are my numbers because they're going to be getting the big subscription.
Yeah.
We only go out 40 and off. We only go off, go out when it's our birthday, somebody come out in time.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's the only time we go out. And then like class example, like DC Live or Club Love, when a love night come back and everything, the businesses are not the same. So I have the last known name because when I come back 5 to 10 years later, it's something else.
Yeah.
I have created the digital book of Eli because when you go on my site, I have the master. I made it a brain, so it does everything. So you don't be complaining about shit. Because you guys are going to complain about shit, you people. Now, let's go to it. You better update your phones. You better do this and that because just know D.C. don't have a tower. The tower is ran by Maryland.
Okay.
Atlantic City don't have a tower because it's run by Philadelphia. But if your phone is not updated, it's just going to hold on to the last tower if you guys don't got an old phone. See, it's deeper.
Okay.
I'm talking app shit. And the reason why I'm not going to pull out an app in the middle of the summer because Apple and Google already gave me the updates of what iOS 14 is going to look like, what the new Android and all that stuff's going to look like. So I'm waiting until, because October, September is when the new updates and software come out. Everybody be going crazy, pulling out your WIC cards and shit, buying new phones and shit. There's levels to this.
Okay.
But I also build websites and apps. all my friends, everybody needs to convert over to be digital. You say you are a nurse. So to me, I'm an entrepreneur. I can sell water to a fish and dirt to a worm. Why don't she make a radio station of nurses where you guys bitch about what medicine's going on or what scrubs we wear and stuff like that, or hairstylists, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody needs an app because now we are in the world where everything has to be digital. And everybody got a QR code. So when you scan, it's going to scan because when you sign up, and let me tell everybody, let me do this because some of you guys are pimps and players. Your full name is not going to be listed or your date's not going to be listed. It's going to be a color icon, blue, pink, and rainbow for LGBTQ.
Okay.
Your age, race, all that stuff. Okay. Bodega whiteboard. I'm in it. Anyway.
Here we go.
Your race, but it's also going to give location because this is the thing. We all know a passive PRO is not going to do it for your club.
Yeah.
Unless that person, all due respect, and I'm just speaking for the record, they look great, they handsome, they cute, they got the BBL thing going on, you're going to get a lot of people at your shit. But I know I'm not going to put it the same weekend of Kings of the South. I know I ain't going to do that. No. But at the same time, I created a digital promoter, regardless if you active, ugly, cute, whatever, I am your digital promoter. So when people scan at your event, now the president, national, if they're looking at that, I can see where they're coming from.
Okay.
And your phone turned to a mobile kiosk because I put cryptocurrency. When they decide to use it, you could use USD, whatever the business go, nightclub, venue, whatever like that, or if a club does it. And wasn't I at the Proc? I talked to about a few thousand people, and I said, hey, clubs, did you guys buy and purchase your club name into crypto? I said that twice at both meetings.
I remember.
You guys, and I'm not going to call it out, but everybody should be buying their name in crypto. It should be .wallet. It should be .eth. I'm giving out nuggets.
Free.
Yo.
For free.
Bro.
Drop this knowledge on you.
Bro.
So one of the biggest cities I don't see on here is New York City.
I'm doing it last. I'm doing it last.
That is a monster.
Now, I'm from Connecticut. I'm from Bridgeport, a half an hour from the Bronx. So I know Co-op. I know Fordham Road. Yep. I know Jamaican Boulevard. I know everything. I have it all listed. Manhattan is done. Brooklyn is done. Staten Island, all those areas, they're done. I'm just doing Vegas first. I'm doing Vegas, Atlanta, and D.C., and then I'm going to jump over there because everybody goes to Vegas. And all due respect, Vegas is my roach trap because you know how you put the roach trap and it goes to the local area. See, I say things, I know I'm supposed to be saying it, but anyway, I just use that metaphor. But New York is done. San Diego's done. Las Vegas done. Houston is done. New Orleans is done. And we're in New Orleans for the Proc.
Yes.
So it's all block to block. Yes. All block to block, fourth quarter, third ward, second ward, everything is listed already. I already did the work for everybody.
So all you got to do is just download it.
That's all you got to do.
And
for the MC community, I'm looking for, and since we're all here, I'm looking for a lead from Maryland to gather up all the list of names. Let's put it on there. Give me a try. It's free. It's not going to hurt you and bring some more profit to the game.
I might be interested in just taking a lead. I think that'd be interesting.
Because Baltimore got their own coalition. This PG got their own stuff. DC got their own stuff. Northern Virginia, Richmond. I came from Hampton Roads, so I know everybody over there. It's the same story in every state.
Nice.
And you got truckers and bikers and military people on leave that's always traveling, regardless of your outfit. Venue GPS will support you with any shoes you got on.
And you know, one of the biggest things is it's just a business. So we're talking about the MC, you know what I mean, and that's fine. But you know what I mean? Some regular civilians might want to come party with the MC and have a good time.
That's more. Look,
you know what I mean? So it's not. It's not
toxic now. Toxic.
Exactly. So you know.
So traveling people. I'm a Mason, and then some people, Eastern Stars, whatever. So you got fraternity clubs and everything. So when you got clubs, people, you want to bring more money to the establishment because you get in the same money.
Yeah.
Give the option to go out. Why? And when I seen Black Tigers for the first time, I commend them guys because the club, the whole organization, money making moves. Yeah. Kings of the South, where you lock the whole you lock the whole city down.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
The whole city is the whole goddamn time.
Yeah.
And there's no fucking 93 gas because it's all gone.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, but this is what it is. All right?
Yeah.
You gotta get with this. You know what I mean? Listen, it's been a pleasure having you in here today and dropping this knowledge on us. But yo, go sign up, share the shit, do something.
If you want to invest,
roadmap that told you what to get down and what to do, and if you don't want to do it, you're gonna lose out. We're not gonna lose out.
No.
well, in closing, can I close out?
Yeah.
What I do?
Give me 1 minute. I mean,
Go ahead.
give me 1 minute of your close.
Okay, close out, cool. So, hey, anybody want to follow is Venue GPS, one word, on all social medias. Venue GPS, one word. If you want to meet me, if you want to email me, if you're interested, CEO@venuegps.com, and just say, hey, just send me some information about it. For all my entrepreneurs out there, all my people that want to start up, listen to what I have done. I'm not being scared. I put my money where my mouth is. Again, if you want to be seen, I say this all the time, if you want to be seen, you always got to show up.
Facts.
Scare money don't make money.
Never have.
And you got to understand, if you're going to be a leader of a community, I understand what's out there, but as long as I'm transparent, as long as I'm consistent, I'm giving quality, not quantity of bullshit, I'm a genuine guy. I live off integrity. I support my club and my community, my brothers and sisters. Let's rock. If you need me, I'm always around, and you guys know that. I'm light-skinned, and I'm about to get that bodega white nigga. Anyway.
You heard it from him first.
You heard it from him first. You heard it directly what it is. What up, Kiki?
Since we have Minnesota Silk here,
We have Minnesota Silk. You know. He likes the bodega sausage. I'm just saying.
when we started, when we kicked out, when we kicked out
Here's the one slice.
our questionnaire, he was the one who got the question. It wasn't done right. We haven't done it since.
Yeah.
He is here to collect his gifts. What's your Cash App? I'm about to send you your prize right at this moment, and right here on live.
On live. Oh shit.
I'm getting ready to send him his Cash App. He won a prize. We got
He
to
answered
the
the question correctly.
and I told everybody to give us some time because the app was acting up. We was trying to get acclimated, but now we're acclimated to Facebook again. So we're going to start back up our questionnaire. And what we're going to do starting next week is we're going to send the question a week before, give you a chance to go through our shows and find out. And you too can be in here with a fucking Cash App. So right now, and you can show everybody, let me send it to you. This is what you get when you be winning shit.
You win shit on Real Talk
Let me
Uncensored.
see. Oh, I'm so excited.
You better be excited.
It happens. It happens. Remember, the trivia question will drop the week before the show. It gives you more than enough time to go find the answer that what you're looking for.
How long you
You know
got?
what I mean? I got a week. Got a week. We're gonna drop the question
did
like
that wrong.
Tuesday, and you know what I mean, because you got to go through because there's so many shows, and we're gonna find some hidden gems inside the shows. We're gonna ask you some questions, so you're gonna have to go searching.
You're going to have to.
And when you search for it, you know what I mean, you're gonna win a prize. You know what I mean? We told y'all about this before, but we kind of stopped because we were going through transitions and
Going through transitions.
We're not going through transitions.
Now
We're good
Facebook has missed our traffic, it appears, and have let us back on to let us be ignorant and or smart in the same time. Can you get my phone?
Somebody said you better open it.
Huh?
You better open it.
You better
Oh, you
open
better
it.
open that.
Oh, I better open it? Oh, okay.
Come on, so I can get the big
hold on,
reveal so I can
y'all.
say my shit.
I don't want to get beat up now. I don't want no smoke. I still got to come to be more. You know what I mean?
It's coming to you right now.
That'd be the smack around me more.
Now, let me know-
$300. God damn. Hey, y'all better, man. Hey. Say no.
Let me know you got
How
it.
about to say shit?
See, I want to thank you.
Hold on for a second. Let me know when you got it.
I got it.
You can show everybody
It
he
just
got
came
he
through.
got
It
his
just came
cash
through.
prize. You too can win cash prizes on Real Talk Uncensored. When you answer the question that we ask,
Can you see
and
it?
He got
you're
his
the
prize.
right caller. It's on there.
It's
He
on
got
there.
it.
Y'all see it?
So
You got
we
it?
appreciate
I got
you.
my monies.
He got his money. You know what I mean? I got my shirt. Yo, if you need, see, this is black business. This is black business.
Nobody
black business.
safe.
You know what I
Nice
mean?
shirt.
Already know.
Perfecting my craft on IG.
Like
You'll
kindergarten
find her
blocks.
on IG. You know what I mean? And she did it. She did my Nobody Safe shirt. You know what I
Nice.
mean? It's a Nobody Safe. It's a thing, y'all.
It's a
What?
thing.
Wait,
Just like
wait.
Real Talk Mondays.
Real Talk Mondays. It's a thing.
If you
Venue
got-
GPS. It's a thing.
It's the thing.
Yes.
If you need hood shit to do with your bike friends, the block is hot tonight in Laurel at Red Crab. Y'all pull up and go support them brothers tonight.
Is there a flyer for it?
Yes.
Put you right on the spot.
See, put it
There's
on
a
the
flyer.
side.
I need everybody's bike night anniversary flyers. Send them to me.
It's
like-
free.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free. She just sent it to her. You know what I mean? So,
It's free.
And it makes sense.
free.
Somebody be the liaison that goes and interacts with all these clubs and get all this information and able to share it. You know what I mean?
I'm
hard to
entertaining
keep
this
up. It is
this
hard to
leadership thing. I'm entertaining that. Some people know me. So look,
It makes sense. It makes sense. You know what I mean?
I don't want y'all to forget that the Rippies is in DC and we are hosting it. So when it's time to vote and it's time to show up, we want y'all to buy y'all tickets and come and support your people, y'all.
Yeah, we'll be
trying to
there.
bring
We
that thing
hosting the
back.
joint.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Also, Black Tigers will be in Myrtle Beach. The White Party is on. Holla at Crazy, holla at Stripes, holla at Prez, holla at Black Queen. I don't know if it's a fly for it on the yes. I don't know.
It's already on there.
Okay.
It's already on
All
there.
right, well, thank you.
No worries.
Because I'm just a voice. I don't handle the PR. Okay.
So
I'm
if
just
they
a
had
voice.
tickets from the time that
from the
could you
what's that,
let them know?
21, I think it was, from the time that the COVID was active and we didn't have our party. If you still have your ticket, it's valid. Bring it, please. It's valid.
Nice.
Don't go trying to duplicate the shit because we can tell, and I will beat your ass.
Y'all some
Thank you.
smart.
Oh, damn.
Smart Negroes.
You know what I mean? Hey, look, so be there. White Party. White Party.
Nobody safe.
Nobody said.
Nobody.
maybe.
Look.
According to the
Nobody's
shirt.
safe. I'm trying to tell you. If you see me with this shirt on, know that your ass
If
ain't
you
safe
have
around
never
me.
been to an all-white party, Myrtle Beach, in the House of Blues, let me tell you, man, I'm Bodega White ready.
Look, you Bodega White ready? It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Thank y'all for having us, too.
Oh, man. Thank you for
That's what
showing
you
up,
did.
though. I mean,
I didn't know.
We need to talk.
Okay.
You know what? I should have took some money off of that shit because you late. You was late
You
today.
know what? You know
Brother.
I mean, I work. I got work tonight, too.
He reminds
Came straight
Hold on,
from
hold on.
work.
Who the fuck is you talking to?
Look,
I'm like you. I came straight from work.
That's
came from work
Whackmaster
too,
Tim.
You're more
He was
local than
working
I
in
am.
the car on his way here. Whackmaster Tim. Give it up for Whackmaster Tim.
Shout out to my baby Dorothy. You know what I'm saying? Daddy love you. I be home.
That was a great segue.
Yo, look. Yo, this is what we do every Monday morning, 9 to 11.
Bro,
we gonna
everybody is energized with this shit.
Oh, man, this is how we
Man.
get your money. We get your Monday started right. We get your week started right. You know what I mean? Stay tuned. We're going to have more people come in and we're going to chop it up with it, man. We're going to start chopping it up with people. You know what I mean? But
We do.
I guess it's that time, Kiki.
That's what they say. According to the music.
Fucking caught the music in my ear. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I guess, look, I'm seeing the signs.
Some white man always trying to
Yo,
take us off the
I
track.
appreciate you. I appreciate you, Carl, for coming on the show.
No, honored. Thank
and,
y'all.
and sharing this knowledge with people. Yo, get down with Venue GPS. It's a thing. It's going down. You can get down with it. You get left behind. Don't be mad if you get left behind. You know what I mean? It's not just about the MC. It's about this is for everybody. Everybody.
Got
You know
your
what I mean?
shot. You heard it here. Take it.
Take it here
I'm Kiki.
and run. I'm Tone.
We out. Peace.
I don't think that shot went up.